Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. We are going to start our Pilates experience today with our thalamus thumping, as we've been doing to increase our immunity. Our thalamus gland has a lot to do with our immunity, and it's just a good way to energetically arrive. So kind of sounds funny also when you talk. So right under the sternum, your breastbone, just giving it a nice tap. And we're going to start with some stuff standing here. Hopefully our view is going to work out here. Just tapping on the breastbone. And then we're going to migrate to right under the collarbone, about midway. You can massage there or tap with your fingertips. Kidney 27. And then back to the sternum a little bit. To the kidney 27 again. And then along the rib cage, or you go to the side right here. Good. And today also, if you happen to have two towels or socks for your feet, two little towels, we're going to be doing the same hamstring curls, the bridges with your feet on the floor. If you have socks, it should work. But also, if you don't have socks and you have a wood floor like I do, you can grab some towels so your feet will slide. Excellent. Let's stand up. And we're going to do just a little bit of side lunges, a little bit like the side legs standing on the reformer. So we're going to squat down, just sitting in the little chair pose. Just going to bring one leg to the side, just to warm up your body. Okay, it'll be fun. Out to the side, in. Out to the side, in. Out to the side, in. Hi, Angeliki. Very nice to see you here. We're doing a little side lunges. Leg out and in. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds. You should be feeling this in the standing leg a lot. Very good. Excellent. 10 more seconds. Just a little toe taps. And then the other leg. Excellent. Good. Thanks for the thumbs up. Other leg, just warming up here. Now, last time we did the live stream here, we got bumped off by the algorithm a few times. So if that happens again, I think we fixed the problem. If that happens again, I'm just going to start another one, and you'll be alerted to the new stream if you've subscribed to the channel, which would be great if you did. Excellent. 10 more seconds. Feeling your standing leg, hopefully a lot here. Little toe tap action. Great. Okay, now we're going to do the sun salutation, arms overhead, inhaling, and then rolling down through your spine. I'm just giving you different views to the mat, walking out, slowly lowering your plank, right? So you're on the floor. Upward dog, lift the chest, cobra, exhale, pull the abs in, back into a downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet and then roll up to standing. Arms overhead, inhale, exhale, rolling down through your spine. Walking out, you're just going to keep doing that. We're going to do about 10. Slowly lowering down so you get more arm work. Good. Lift the chest, inhaling, then use your exhale to pull the abs in. Back into a downward. Exhale. Rolling down. Walking out. Slowly lowering. Lots of arm work. Pointing your elbows back. Lift the chest. And exhale back. Stretch the downward dog for a little moment. Walking back up. We're going to do one more like this. Arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Walking out. Slowly lower. Lift the chest. Exhale back. Downward dog. And walking back. Rounding up. So now we're going to do a flat back version. Arms overhead, arms down. Now flat back. Stick your butt out so you're feeling your lower back muscles a little bit more here. Hang out. The rest is the same. Slowly lower. Lift the chest. Exhale back. And walking back to your feet. Now as you come up flat back here, so strengthen lower back. You can pause halfway. Lower back strengthening and then lifting all the way up. Inhale. And back again. Flat back. Walking out. Lower slowly. Just lift. Exhale back. Downward dog for a moment. Stretch. And walking back. Flat back again. We're going to pause halfway again. Extra lower back strengthening moment. And then all the way up. One more for good luck. Exhale. Flat back moment. Lower down. Hang over your legs. Walking out slowly. Even slower, lower line. Down onto the floor. Left. And exhale back. And walking back to your hands. Flat back, pause. And all the way up. So great. So let's get our heart rate up a little bit more before we lay down for some core work laying down. We're going to do some jumping jacks. So now, if jumping jacks just like this is too much, just do the one leg out to the side like we started with. Okay? That's a good way. Just keep your legs kind of bent here so that it's harder. Ready? 30 seconds. Let's do a minute. A whole minute. Jumping jacks. Excellent. Wave your arms around. So we're going to do some stretches before we do our planks. About 30 more seconds. Fun filled jumping jacks. A little bit more. My mat's pretty sticky here. Excellent. Wonderful. So now before we get down onto our mats, let's do our back strengthening squats, which are called the founder, but I call them the finger pushers. So you're going to push your fingertips together like so. Lower back here as you keep your shoulders organized. So fingers pushing. If that hurts your shoulders, just bring your arms lower. But the more you extend your arms forward, the more challenge here for the core. Good. Back and forth. Keep your inner thighs squeezing. Like you're trying to drag your feet towards each other. There's a saw, you guys. Terribly sorry. Keep going. I was trying to get a mic, lav mic. It didn't quite work. Is that saw really loud? Terribly sorry, you guys. Push your fingers. Now we're going to hold and lift and lower your arms. So shoulders are down. As you lift your arms, you're going to feel your lower back muscles activate a little bit more. Squeeze your fingers. Squeeze your legs together. 15 more seconds. Pull the abs in. Before you feel the lower back muscles working. As you lift, because your arms are reaching, it activates and strengthens, challenging the deep lower back muscles that have a lot to do with back pain. That's why this is such a powerful exercise. Excellent. Now hold your arms up, stretch your fingers forward, and shift your weight back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, now we get to come down onto your mat and stretch. Delightful. Lower the knee down. Shift right forward. And I think you should have your foot as far forward as you can here so that the knee is just right over your ankle. Getting a big stretch to the back, hip flexors. I'm just going to move the camera a bit. Oh yeah, there we go. Shifting. Hopefully that saw doesn't come back too many times, you guys. Terribly sorry. Push the hips forward. We're going to reach, if it's okay with your shoulder, your arm overhead. If that doesn't feel good on your shoulder, skip to the arm down. But it's okay. And breathing. Exhale, stretch. Inching forward. Oh, a little bit more soft. And then hand down. Fingers flexed. Neck stretch. Shift your weight back on your heels. Flex your toes. Hopefully that saw isn't too loud, is it? My timing, you guys. Flex your toes. Deep breathing. So as you exhale, try and sink into the stretch a little deeper. Sinking deeper in the stretch. Good. Stretch, a big stretch of the hamstrings, and then we're going to do the pigeon pose here, which you might, if you can't bring your shin all the way down to the floor, grab a pillow here, and you can shift it under your hip as like a little bolster. See if that helps. Shifting side to side here. Stretching your left glutes, whichever leg is forward. Now, if that's going well, tip forward a little bit more to intensify. Deep breaths. That's going well. Try and grab your back foot and pull your foot to your hips. That's too much. Totally extra credit. You don't have to do it. Deep breathing. Sinking on the exhale. And then downward dog to transition to the other leg. So feet back. Shift your weight back on your heels. Deep breathing here so that your abdominals draw in. Kind of shift your organs up under the rib cage for 3 deep breaths. You feel a deep lower ab engagement. And switch legs. The other leg forward. Keep inchworming your foot forward enough so that your knee is at the heel or even behind it. So you get a hamstring stretch here as well. Knee backwards in space. Pushing the hips down. And the side bend. Stretching your arm over. And if the arm doesn't like to stretch over, if it pinches your shoulder, just bring your arm back down. Deep breathing to the tip of your head. Let your head dangle so you get a nice stretch to the neck. And then the hand down for the neck stretch. Fingers flexing back. Palm up. So you're opening the front of the shoulders. Deep breathing. You can do the head rolling. And then hamstring stretch. Shift your weight back. Foot flex. Hamstring stretch. Deep breathing. Sinking down on the exhale. Each exhale a little deeper. Flex the toes back. Make it a calf stretch as well. And then shin down with the pillow if you need for a little support. If it feels pressure in your knee, flex your toes back. So you're activating the calf muscles, and that way it takes some pressure off of your knee. You can shift side to side, a little loosening, tipping forward if it's tolerable for a deep breath. And if you can grab your back foot, a little extra stretch, total extra credit. Good deal. And then the downward dog again. Shift the weight back. You can bend one knee, getting a little more stretch through one side, alternating. This, we're going to do, try on your knees if you need to. That's the alternative, okay? If you can, feet flex, and you can skew the top foot back, front foot forward. We're just going to hold it. Let's time it. We're going to do 30 seconds hold and then 30-second hip dips. Okay? Sitting in place. Nice trick here is pull your elbow towards you to feel your lats engage, and that'll help protect your shoulder. Ready, set, lifting up. If you can, stretch your top arm up towards the ceiling. Collarbones wide. Excellent. 15 more seconds. There's a lot of extraneous sounds, you guys. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to hip hike up and down, pulse it up. Left, so you're feeling your bottom waist activate. Up and down. Very good. 20 seconds. We'll be feeling that burn. You can come down to your knees if you need to. Good. 15 seconds. Ooh, should really be burning. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and a rest. Whoa, that was really hard. Hope you guys felt that. Let's stretch over in a position, and we're going to do the other side. Just getting a little oppositional stretch. Lovely. Other side. So you guys can turn around. You can face me. Or other side. Whew. So you can be on your knees if you need to. On your marks. Get set. Dig into your forearm, right? Ready, set, go. Lifting up. Holding that position. Waist is lifted. Feeling the burn. Pull your elbow towards your torso. 15 more seconds. Reaching your arm up might help a little bit. Keeping the levity. Good. And 30 more seconds. Pulsing up. Lift. Good. Feeling the contraction at the waist. Obliques. Activating. 20 seconds. Stretch your arm up. Good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Stretching your arm over. Get a nice stretch through your lats, through your waist. I found this to be quite challenging. I hope you did as well. Regular planks, you guys. So now I'm going to try and hold a minute plank. You can have a high plank with your arms straight, right? Or if you want, you can come down to your forearms. Totally allowed. Either way, we're going to shift your weight back and forth from your heels, forward and back, so that you're feeling kind of like you're on the reformer. On the reformer, the spring tension is going to make it more challenging. So try to make it challenging. Just a minute, though. Isn't that great? Only a minute. Ready? Set. Go. Shift the weight back and forth. Now, if you want to make this even more challenging, walk your hands or your forearms forward more of your shoulders, which will make it even more challenging. The more you stretch your limbs away from your core, the more challenge for the core. Try and squeeze your arms towards each other. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Back and forth. Tuck your butt under. Hopefully it's feeling a little quaky and shaky. 30 seconds. Back and forth. Goodness, squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs, 20 seconds. Keep going. Lift it up there. 15 seconds. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Have a break. This whole part is supposed to be challenging. We're not going to be doing super challenges the whole time, I promise. Frogs. Sort of squat planks. So now we're going to do 30 seconds of plank and bend your knees, shift right back in your heels. So it should feel like a lot of legs. Now see what feels better, turned out knees or parallel. Ready? 30 seconds. Go. Shifting forward, shifting back. Shifting forward, shifting back. Keep the hips low. Keep your knees low. So it's a lot of leg work. 20 seconds. Make it challenging. 15. 10 seconds. Get it. Go low. Low as you can. 5 seconds. And rest. One more challenge here. One more variation. Hip dips. You can come down to your forearms here. Oh my goodness. I hope you stop sawing, you guys. I hope you don't hear that. 30 seconds. We're going to swing your hips side to side here, like this. Just 30 seconds though. Obliques again. This is the last one, so make it challenging. Okay, make it hard. Ready, set, go. Swing your hips side to side. See if you can touch your hip all the way to the floor even. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, guys. Hopefully you're panting like I am right now because that's supposed to be hard. We're going to interval hard chunks and more stretchy chunks. So now we're going to do a nice inner thigh stretch. You might want to sit up on your pillow and legs as wide as they'll go. So the pillow will just elevate your pelvis. Your sit bones are above your legs. It'll be a little easier. We're just going to shift forward and back. You can reach your arms forward for a little more stretch, and then we're going to side bend to one side. Stretch your arm over. You can also bring your arm down. Push against your leg. Open the chest. Opening, and we're going to round forward to the other side. Stretch. Get your hand down for a little more stretch. Open the chest to the ceiling. And rounding forward, other side. Arm down. Push against your leg to open the chest. Feeling a big stretch through the waist. Shifting forward, other side. And down, reaching, open. Very nice. Stretch. Let's do a spinal twist. So you can cross one ankle over the other knee. Turn the torso. Push off the, you probably don't need the pillow anymore. Push off the back hand. Twist your torso nice and tall. So the main event is pushing off the arm to stretch your spine up and then spiral. Look over your shoulder. Pull your leg towards you. You can also extend the bottom leg if that feels like it's too much. Wedge your arm around your knee to get even more out of it. Twist. Twist. Switch legs. Good. You can also keep the bottom knee bent if you want, or extend it. Just get as much rotation through the spine as you can. Push off the back hand, lengthen the spine, and twist. Use your breath here as much as you can. To get as much rotation. You can wedge your arm around there, get even more rotation through the spine. 3 deep breaths. Look over your shoulder. Twist. Very nice. Back to some hard stuff. So here's where you might want socks on your feet or little towels, because we're going to do our bridge series. So little towels makes it even more challenging. This is my favorite variation. So whatever you're willing to do. If you have carpet, it might be fine as well. So it's going to look like this. We're going to lay on your back, lift your hips up, and then wipe the floor with your feet. So it creates a lot of hamstring and glute work. Ready? Laying down your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can also elbow the floor Just for a little bit more protection for your neck. Lift your butt, squeeze your hips, push your hips up to the ceiling, and we're gonna wipe. Just a 10. 3, 4, 5, 6. Try and drag it. Get as far away as you can. Drag it all the way in. And lower back down. Good. Let's do a little rolling like a ball. Just a little release of your back because we're going to do another variation. I'm going to give you an option. Terrible. I hope they don't continue to saw, you guys. Terribly sorry. Better stop. Options here, you guys. So if you don't want to do the one-legged, which is going to look like this, one leg extended, dragging, you can also just push off the floor and lift the hips up, okay? Otherwise, try the drag. It's going to be harder. Okay, lift your hips. 2 options. Extend the leg, push and lift. 5, or drag. Ready, set, 5, drag. 4, lift. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, keep your butt lifted. Extend, and either hopping and pushing off the floor or drag. Ready, set, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. One more version, hips up, just out and in, squeeze. Squeeze your hips up as you bring the knees together. 5 more, squeeze, lift. 4, 3, 2, and rolling down to the spine. Very good. Rolling like a ball again. So come back up. Classic Pilates, rolling like a ball version. So you're going to balance in your tailbone, roll back through your spine, and forth. Try and balance at the top. There's a little moment. If you push your shins into your hands, it helps a little bit for that balance. And we'll go back and forth. Good. Exhaling up seems to help with the balance. Just massaging your spine on your mat. Hopefully it feels good. Hopefully you have a squishy mat. 5, 4, 3. Let's do the abdominal series, you guys. Classic Pilates, rolling back. So if this hurts your neck to keep your head up like this, lower it down. That's fine. You could even put a pillow under your head for a little support. But we're trying to lift the shoulder blades off the mat and keep your neck relaxed. So try to stretch your neck long. You don't want to double chin it too much. You want to keep your neck skin nice and long and just upper back lift. And we're going to pull the knees into your chest. Inhale, extend your arms and legs away. Exhale, contract in. So inhale, stretch out. Exhale, contract for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest your feet down. Flop your knees to one side. And then the other side. Just a little break. Back into it, curling up. This time we're going to do hands behind your head to support your neck. Lift your shoulder blades, legs up, and we're going to lower lift for 10. Keep your abdominals in. 9, 8, shoulders up, trying to keep your torso stable. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right into pull one leg up towards your head. Pulse it, which should feel good through your hamstrings. Curling up. Give it a little tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, switch. Tug, tug, switch. Switch. Good deal. Twist. Opposite elbow to the opposite knee. Alternating. We're going to do Deep breathing. Full exhale. So just inhaling. Don't worry about the count. And exhale. Don't worry about when you're breathing. Just fully exhaling. 2 more breath cycles. 1 more breath cycle. And roll up to seating. We're going to do spine stretch. This is one where your legs are apart, not too apart like we had earlier. Nice and tall through the sit bones. If you need to sit up on a pillow, you can. Nice and tall. So you're lifting up your abdominal muscles. Shoulders down though. So nice and tall. Push up your sit bones to lift the top of your head. On the exhale, we're going to round forward. Like there's a ball here that we're trying to avoid. So really sucking your abs in like a spiky balls right here. Inhale, exhale, pull the abs in, restack the spine. Nice and tall. Exhale, round. Forward, stretch, and pull the abs in, restack. You engage your sits bones, squeeze your sits bones together. Exhale, exhale, round. Pull the abs in, restack. Nice and tall. 1 more time. Correcting. Restack. Good. Now we're going to twist it. So you can bring your legs a little wider. Inhale. You're still trying to gather up, pull up on the abs, lift the abdominals to lengthen the spine. And we're going to twist. Now at the bottom, you can really get that rotation. Push up your leg, twist your spine, and enjoy that. But then you're going to suck your abs in, lift up tall, and twist towards the other side. Inhale, exhale. Enjoy the stretch for a second, and then suck it in. Restack the spine over to the other side. Exhale. Pull the abs in, try to rotate the ribs. Restack, nice and tall, arms up the side. Lift the top of the spine. Exhale. Restack. Nice and tall. 1 more time. Each side. Twist, stretch, and restack. Lift the organs up. And then restack. Whew, I'm sweating here. Hope you guys are too. Let's lay on the front. So you're going to turn around onto your belly. We're going to do some cobra type movements. Good. So laying on your belly, lowering down slowly, maybe a little push up. And we're going to lift your chest. So bring your elbows back. So your elbows are kind of pointing up in the air. Shoulder blades pinch together. And think tall to the top of the head. We're just going to push off your hands a little bit. So your back muscles are working. But you don't want your shoulders up. Keep your shoulder blades down. So if you kind of drag yourself forward a little bit, that seems to help engage your upper back muscles. Then you're going to lift your hands up. No hands, but try and keep your torso lifted. Push off the floor, shoulders down. Take a big inhale, then we're going to exhale. Shh. No hands. No hands, Mom. And again, inhale. Exhale. Shh. Lift. Just back muscles working a lot. Back down. Exhale, lift. Shh. Good. Then come onto your forearms for some classic Pilates. So still trying to drag yourself forward. Dig into your elbows to feel your lats. That helps a lot. Lift your torso up. And now we're going to do some hamstring work. So you're going to kick your butt with your heel to your butt. Good. And if you push your hips into the mat, squeeze your glutes, it'll be a little more effective. And we're just going to pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Try and keep dragging yourself forward as you go. Dig into your elbows. Shifting back and forth. Switch. Switch. Push the hips into the floor. Switch. Switch. 1 more each. Go. And resting back down. Back down onto your belly. Same thing, you're gonna lift your shoulder blades, pinch your shoulder blades together, no hands, then we're gonna reach your arms forward and then back. So the farther you stretch your arms forward, the more you're gonna be working your lower back muscles, strengthening all your back muscles. Lift your legs up a little bit here as well. We're just gonna do 5. So inhaling, exhale, reach. Inhale, pinch your shoulder blades, exhale, reach. Exhale, reach. Keep the chin tucked. Lift the back legs. Good, and rest. Let's do child's pose to release your back. Pushing back onto your heels. Shift your weight side to side if you like. I think that feels really good. You can reach your arms in opposition. Good. Push off the floor, shifting your hips back. Stretch. Good. Back onto your back, you guys. We're going to do some teasers, also boat pose. Good time for a sip of water if you like. We're going to do some more abdominal work. We're going to flip back and forth. Abdominals and back work. Abdominals and back work. Just a few times. It's really good to go back and forth like that. So balancing on your bum, legs in the air. If you need, you can have your hands behind your legs. Shoulders down. Push off your butt to lift. If you can extend your legs out, it'll be harder and better. And we're going to hold the position. You can bend your knees a little bit for a little release through the hip flexors and your back, especially if it hurts your back. You want to bend your knees. Lift the spine. But if you can extend the legs, we're just going to hold it. If you want even more challenge, try your arms up a little higher away from your torso. Hold the abs in. 20 more seconds. Lift. It'll be more like 40 seconds. 35. Sorry. A little extra credit there. You can do it. Pull the abs in. And rest for a second. Next, we're going to do a little bit of some leg movement. A little bit more challenge. We're going to do another 30 seconds. So extending your legs out and then bend them in. As you extend your legs, yay! Yes, Jason. Extend your legs out. Leaning back and then pull the knees in, back and forth, just 30 seconds. You can do it for 30 seconds. Yeah, excellent. 20 more seconds. Use your breath. Pull the abs in. Nice and tall. If you can, reach your arms up. A little more challenge. You could even use your hands for a little support. Pull them in. 15 seconds. Do it. Lift. Pull the knees in. Should be burning a little bit, that's fine. Keep going. No problem. 5 seconds. And rest. Good job, you guys. Looking great. Looking great yourselves. Let's do a little hip flexor stretch since that was so hip flexory. And we're going to go back to prone exercises. So let's do the lunge again. With your foot forward enough so that you feel a bit of a hamstring stretch, but mainly you're feeling the stretch to the front hip. You can shift your weight side to side. You can put a pillow under your knee or a little towel if your knee feels not good here in this position. If you have not a squishy mat. It's a little shifty shift. Exhaling, sinking deeper. Push your hips down to the floor. Each exhale. 3 breaths. Good. And switching legs. Inchworm your front foot forward enough so you're feeling a deep hamstring stretch as well. And that way your knee is not strained at all. And you're going to shift by side to side a little bit, a little release. Sinking deeper on the exhale. Push your hips down. Hopefully you're feeling that stretch. Hopefully you were feeling, prop yourself up. Double heel kick. So you're digging into your elbows. Drag yourself forward so your shoulders are down. And we're going to kick both feet this time. Push your hips into the floor. Try and squeeze your butt. And we're going to heels, toes, heels. If it's too much to do the foot move, just omit that. And we're going to do 10. Done. dun, dun. Other way, we could just do 3 kicks. Dun, dun, dun. Drag yourself forward, shoulders back. Dun, dun, dun. Good. And point, flex, point. You're doing that part. Push your hips. Point, flex, point. Good. 5 more. Push. Feel your hamstrings working. Feel your hamstrings and glutes. And drag yourself forward so your shoulders are back. 2 more. Point, flex, point. Woo. Brain work. Point, flex, point. Last one for good measure. Point, flex, hamstrings. Rest. Have a little nap for a moment. And then we're going to do a little physical therapy, lower back exercise. Lift one leg. We're going to hold it up. Pull the abs in as well. We're just going to hold it for 5, 4. You can rest your forehead on your hands. 3, 2, rest. Other leg. Lift. Stretching along. Glutes are activated. 5, 4, 3, 2, and now. This time, you're going to lift the leg and then shift it out and back in. Okay, 5 times. So hold it up, hold the leg up, shift out and in, out and in. Keep it high. One more time and switch legs. So as you bring the leg away from the core, you're going to feel deeper back stabilizing muscles activate. Lift the leg and out and in. Glutes, keep going. Good. Don't worry. We're going to do a stretch. Let's do it one more time because that was a little complicated. You can rest your head, by the way, and I'll just cue you with the voice. Lift the leg out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in. Release. Lift the other leg up, squeeze your butt, and out and in, out and in, out, in, out, in, and resting down. Good. One more arm and legs. We're going to alternate, lifting arm and opposite leg. Just back and forth. So keep your chin tucked. I know it's a lot of back work, but it's really good. You're sitting on your computer all day to do this stuff. Chin tucked. Lift the opposite arm and leg. Almost there. 2 more. And rest. Child's pose, push back on your heels again. You can shift your hips side to side, and then we'll do a nice figure 4 stretch and a little facilitated stretches. All those exercises are good to do every day to strengthen all your back muscles, glutes, lower back, all of it. There's the saw again. Sorry, you guys. Lay on your back, cross one ankle over the other knee, thread your hands through your legs, figure 4. Now you can push your elbow, the free elbow, into the knee that's crossed, and also you can pull your legs towards you. Do whatever feels like it's intensifying the stretch. Rocking side to side as well. It's the worst timing with that saw. Switch legs, thread through, pull the leg towards you, side to side. Delightful. Okay, we're going to do the extra hamstring stretch, the facilitated stretch. Pull your leg towards your head. This is my favorite hamstring extending experience. If you need to, you could have a towel or something. This is a teeny towel, but you could have a longer towel or a yoga strap or something. Pull your leg towards your head as far as you can, and then you're going to push your leg into your hand to activate the muscle here. Release and see if you can't pull it a little closer. We're going to do that 5 times. Rest your head. I'm just lifting up so I can see you. Press your leg and release and pull closer. Exhale, press and pull closer. Each time it should come a little closer to you. Exhale, press and pull closer. One more time. Exhale, press and pull closer. Excellent. Cross the leg over. You can bend your knee here for the spinal twist or keep it straight for even more. Stretch and reach your opposite arm. Try and pull those ribs down to the floor. 3 deep breaths. Exhale. Stretching further each time. Pushing the other leg down towards the floor with your hand can help. Next exhale, we're going to kick that leg up to the ceiling and switch legs. Pull the other leg towards your head. Pulsing. Give it a little extra stretch, a little warm-up stretch. Pull as close to your leg, as close to you as you can. Press your leg into your hands, activating the muscle right here. Use your arm strength. And then release and pull the leg closer. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press. Release and pull closer. Exhale, press. Stretch. One more time. Press and stretch and cross it over. Spinal twist. Reach your opposite arm. Deep breathing. Pull your ribs to the floor. 3 deep breaths. Pull the abs in. And exhaling up. Very good. Roll-ups, you guys. So we're going to do roll-ups and rollovers. Roll-ups are just rolling up to sitting. I think it's not cheating. If you want to hook your feet under some furniture or something, totally fine. Because it's a little tricky to retract and roll through the spine here. Pull the abs in. Rounding forward. Rolling back. Or you can dig your heels down into your mat to try and keep your legs where they are as you roll away from them. Whoa. Try to go slowly through the spine. Arms overhead. Curling up. Inhale. Exhale. Use your breath to help you through the hard parts of your back. Stretching over. Stretch. 2 more times. Rolling back. It's okay if you bend your knees as well. If you need a little help through areas that are challenging, but go slow as you can through them for extra credit. Arms overhead. And again, inhaling up. Exhale. Breath to round forward. Stretch. Pull yourself towards your legs. And again, rolling back. Slow-mo, as low as you can. Whoa. Good. And overhead. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Control it. Good. Stretching over. Now we're going to roll over into a plow pose, also called rollover. So rolling back. 1 vertebrae at a time. Same slow motion. But once you get to the bottom, I think it's okay if you want to put a pillow under your hips here. But you don't have to. And then you're going to roll your legs over. Push up your hands. Just hang out here. Now you might want to put your hands under your hips for a little support. You can even bend your knees here. Just enjoy the stretch. It also feels pretty good to have one leg up towards the ceiling. A little more stretch through the leg that's towards your head. You can go back and forth here. Just have a nice little moment here. Enjoying the plow pose type stretch. Or just both feet down. Then bring both feet down. Extend through your heels. Push your hands into the floor. Keep your pillow if you want, but it's harder without it, I think. And we're going to try and control your spine down. Good. At the bottom, if you can, lower your legs down a little bit so it's a little more challenging. The lower you go down, the more challenge here. And then we're going to roll back over. Pushing up your arms is totally allowed here. Enjoy for a second. Flex your feet more rigorously and exhale. Roll back down. Pull the abs in. Control it. All about that control moment. Lower the legs for a second. Keeping the abdominals engaged and your torso from shifting. Good. And exhale. Flex your feet. Controlling down. And again, one more time. Legs lower. Keep the abs in. Flex. And roll down. Controlled. Good. Last time. This time, let's enjoy the plow pose again. Rolling over. Support your back if it feels good. You can have both feet down or one at a time. Enjoying that stretch. Very good. One more time. Yay! Delightful stretch. Both feet. And let's control it back down again. Slowly. Controlled. Lower the legs all the way down. Keep your torso stability. And we're going to roll up to sitting. Controlled. Very nice, you guys. Ball buddy bliss. So if you have some tennis balls now, or lacrosse balls, or dog toys, anything. We're going to massage our backs with these. So we're going to put these right at the trapezius muscles, painful spots. Releasing a little self-massage here, you guys. Either side of your spine. If you overlap your elbows, gives it a little more exposure between your shoulder blades. Lift your hips. If you want a little more pressure, you're just going to rock back and forth. Whoa, it's a lot. Just linger wherever you feel a good spot. Oh my gosh. And just breathe into it. Try to just melt the muscle. Side to side. Ooh. Good. Then, balls at the lower back. Hopefully that feels good. Right on either side of your spine. To put more pressure there, pull your knees into your chest. Even more exciting there. Breathing. That feels good. If it's too much, just keep your feet on the floor and pull your abs in. Flatten your back onto the balls. You can shift the weight, putting more pressure on one side. Good. And just breathing. When you find a spot, usually one side's more painful. And then there's also glutes. Linger in these if you guys want, of course. It's because we all need a massage right now, don't we? So I'm kind of speeding through these, but I encourage you to linger a little longer. Glutes. And then there's also the side of the hips ball right at the TFL, right here. So right at the top of the iliotibial band, put the knees into your chest to have a little, if your knees are bent, it's a little less intense. Just putting pressure on there. You'll know if it's at the right spot, so it'll be hurting so good. Just breathe into it. Excellent. And then the other side. Very good. Whirling around. Nice pressure right into that spot. Goodness. So if you are not speeding through this and lingering, hold until it starts to release. 30 seconds each spot, roughly. And then you'll feel a lot better when it's done. Let's do a little bit at the hamstring and calf. Wedge the ball right in between and just sit back on it, bring some pressure, and you can shift side to side to release the hamstrings and the glutes. So just keep migrating the balls down the calf. We're going all the way to the feet, to sitting back. If you find a good spot, of course, linger. Same rules apply. Goodness. Ooh. And the mid calf is where it tends to get very exciting. Where the gastrocnemius little bifurcation is, that's very tight usually. And continue down. And you go all the way to the Achilles tendon. Mm-hmm. Well, it's nice and quiet. There's no saw. I have to figure out the lav mic. Ooh, good. Get all the way down. Mm-hmm. Very good. Excellent job, you guys. So continue with these if you have time. You can continue to do some massaging because you deserve it. And it's stressful times here. Thank you so much for spending an hour with me. I apologize about that saw. Thank you for enduring the saw. Namaste, you guys. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up.